We've all heard about self-care. It's a buzzword frequently used throughout social media and has been discussed by most everyone, myself included. But there seems to be a lot of confusion around its meaning. Many of us think that self-care is a feeling, or that we focus only on activities that make us feel happy and content, making self-care sound hedonistic, which it's not. Self-care is a series of intentional actions that promote our physical, emotional, and psychological well-being. So today, I'm here to bust some myths on self-care, what it is and what it's not, and I'm going to spend some time detailing ways we can start incorporating healthy activities into our day-to-day lives to help us feel our best. Hi, I'm Jordan Travers. I'm a licensed clinical psychotherapist and the clinical director at Awake Therapy. If you'd like to make an appointment with a member of the Awake Therapy team or me, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description. So let's jump right into it. Myth number 1, self-care is anything that makes you feel good. Here's a good example. Let's say you had a stressful day at work, so you decided to put your pajamas on, make an ice cream sundae, and binge watch an entire season of a new sitcom on Netflix when you got home. While none of these things are inherently bad for you, are they something that will improve your health and well-being in the long run? Don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for ice cream and incorporating Netflix and chill into my weekly schedule. But just because it's soothing doesn't mean that it needs to be my sole method of self-care or a coping skill I continually use time and time again. I often see cakes, sweets, and candy, manicures, pedicures, and massages touted as self-care strategies, but what they are treats and indulgences. None of these things are bad, but it's essential for us not to become dependent on the tools we use to practice self-care, because part of self-care is recognizing that it also means self-control. Self-care strategies require us to be mindful of our intentions. Myth number 2, self-care is expensive. Self-care is for everyone. I repeat, everyone. And it doesn't mean you need to pamper yourself with lavish gifts or that it has to be something that leaves you feeling relaxed. Because self-care also means self-exploration. It requires us to sit down and take an honest and realistic self-appraisal of where we are in our lives and engage in activities that promote and propel our growth instead of leaving us feeling stuck or hindering our well-being. Self-care can be as simple as waking up 15 minutes early to have an extra long shower before heading to work, making a delicious breakfast that leaves you feeling nourished and energized, and packing your favorite lunch and snacks to take with you for when you feel hungry at school or work. Because self-care activities include things like making a budget, saying no to what no longer serves you, creating boundaries, and taking care of our physical wellness. Myth number 3, self-care is selfish. Have you ever had a lot on your plate and needed to take a mental health day only to receive pushback from your boss, friends, or family? Unfortunately, many of us have conditioned ourselves into codependent behavior patterns. As a result, we have difficulty separating ourselves from those closest to us. But I'm here to tell you that there's nothing selfish about taking care of your mind and body. Because it's like the adage goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. It's important that we set time aside each day to help us maintain a healthy lifestyle because it reduces our stress and makes us happier and more productive in the long run. Life isn't meant to be periods of burnout with vacation breaks scattered in between here and there. Self-care isn't a prize or reward that we receive after a long day, month, or year of work. Self-care isn't meant to be a daunting task or something you do for yourself when you reach the point of burnout. And it's something you can do even if you only have 5 minutes to spare in your schedule. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the content helpful and informative. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to receive updates when a new video is posted. And remember, the content addressed in these videos is educational and is not meant to be a substitute for individualized psychotherapy. If you need mental health assistance, whether to address a current issue or to create a more prosperous and fulfilling life, then go to the link in the description and schedule an initial consultation. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye.